Everyone likes dairy, especially babies. They need milk to thrive when they're younger. But is dairy good for you when you get older and grow and you don't need your mom's milk or cow's milk to survive anymore? Most people eat dairy and drink milk their entire life and don't know any of the bad things that could be happening to them. I, for one, have stopped eating dairy in the last 2 years. It is just a personal preference. I have really bad acid reflux, and dairy really flares up my acid reflux. That is one thing that the doctors have told me I should stop eating, also with fried food. But dairy has an enzyme in it that causes acid reflux to flare up a lot, very much. It breaks down into a fat chemical and a starch chemical, and that is what irritates your chest. Most people who have acid reflux do shy away from milk and cheese and dairy. I believe that you can have cheese on something, it's not going to kill you. Just a little cheese on top of your spaghetti or any little meal that you have, but just to stay away from the soupy, cheesy pastas and soups and stuff like that. By the time you turn about 15, your body changes chemically, referring to dairy. When you're a kid, you have to drink your mom's milk. Sometimes parents give you powdered milk, sometimes parents give you regular cow's milk, and it doesn't hurt you because you're a baby and you're supposed to drink that. That's your nutrients you get. But once you turn 15, your body doesn't produce this chemical that breaks down the milk as easy. So you are just eating and drinking and doing all these things with dairy, and it's just irritating your stomach or clogging you up. That's what can happen. The older you get with dairy, the less you can have. My dad talks about when he was younger, he could eat all types of dairy, and now that he's older, he's lactose and he can't eat any. And that's just what happens when you get older, your body changes. I used to not have acid reflux, and when I got older, it just started to happen and come. Another reason why you should not have dairy is because most people, they want to eat dinner, and then right before bed, they want to eat ice cream or have a little yogurt or a thing of cheese. Dairy especially is not good for you when it is nighttime. Eating in general is not good when you're 2 hours before bed, because once you eat 30 minutes before bed and go lay down, your body is in sleep mode. So everything slows down, your blood pressure lowers, your breathing slows down, everything in your body just slows down for the sleeping period. And if you eat 30 minutes before, it's just sitting in your stomach and you haven't really got to digest it. So you're just sitting there with it in your stomach, taking in extra fat, taking in extra nutrients, taking in extra minerals and proteins and different things that you don't need. But if you eat say you go to bed at 8 o'clock and you eat your dessert at 6 o'clock, by 8 o'clock, your dessert will be fully digested and you can go to bed and you won't wake up with stomach cramps and you won't wake up and have to go to the bathroom urgently and things like that. But if you eat dairy 30 minutes before you go to bed, it's going to cause all these enzymes in your stomach to get upset and fight with each other and get irritated and say you're lactose. Even then, it's going to be multiplied. So your stomach is taking in all this nutrients, it's trying to break down the fats, the proteins of the milk or the ice cream or the cheese or whatever you just ate. And it's going to take 4 times as long to digest sleeping than you are awake. So if you eat ice cream at 2 o'clock in the afternoon and go on with your day, it's going to digest at a regular rate. If you eat ice cream 30 minutes before you go to bed and then you fall asleep, it's going to take 4 times as long as it usually does in the daytime or when you're up and walking around and moving to digest than when you're laying down in bed. And lastly, milk and ice cream and all these dairy products are really not going to be good if you're trying to lose weight. Most people say you should have like a little thing of dairy, a little thing of yogurt. Yogurt's fine because it has those bacteria that they put inside of it to help your stomach and your gut. But if you're trying to lose weight, you're going to want to stay away from starches and fatty acids and milk and dairy especially, because cheese is just straight fat, delicious, good. I love everything about cheese, but to lose weight, you're not going to be able to if you just eat a cheese pizza or if you have a little circle of cheese. It's all about portions. You can eat dairy if you're trying to lose weight, but if you're straight eating dairy and carbs and not putting vegetables in your system, then it's better to put a vegetable in your system with dairy to help it break down, because of the proteins and the fibers in the vegetable are going to help the milk break down faster. But if you are just eating bread and cheese and pasta and stuff like that, it's going to take so long to break down in your stomach. You're not going to be able to lose weight. It's going to make your stomach hurt, and it's just not going to be good for you overall. So stay away from cheese, stay away from milk. You can have it sparingly, but it's in the end, it's not helping you.